Good morning and welcome to PNW Athletics Today. I am Rick Costello, Director of Athletics and the host for the show. Boy, we've got a great show coming up. We have student athletes and coaches from our stunt team and our flag football team. But before we meet our guests, let's go inside the pride. PNW Athletics is 23 sports, 530 athletes, and if you can believe it or not, we're in our 9th year of NCAA Division II competition. We just set a major milestone, 10 years of academic excellence. That's right, 20 semesters in a row. The pride of PNW, we're over a 3.0 GPA. Just amazing work by our student athletes in the classroom. We're so proud of them. An amazing relationship with our faculty and our staff. As I like to say, students first, athletes second. The student-athlete model is thriving at Purdue Northwest. We hear so much about big-time athletics and D1 and revenue share and NIL. Well, I got to tell you, students first, athletes second model is thriving here at Purdue Northwest. We couldn't be prouder of the great work by our young people here. We had a jersey retirement in January. Chad Patrick, who is a starting pitcher for the Milwaukee Brewers, played for the Pride at Purdue Northwest from 2018 to 2021. He was just a phenomenal student athlete, 3-time GLIAC All-Academic honoree. His senior season was record-setting. He led the Pride with 97 strikeouts, 3 shutouts, 7 complete games, a 1.83 ERA. And he was just so fun to watch pitch. He'd strike out the side, he'd do it again and do it again. So they were the quickest baseball games ever. But congrats to Chad for his jersey retirement. His senior season also saw him be named first team All-GLIAC, GLIAC Pitcher of the Year. He got the highest honor a student athlete can get. He was named an All-American. So Chad is doing big things in the major leagues, and we'll all remember him last year pitching a lot of scoreless innings against the Cubs in the playoffs. But congratulations to Chad, and he also made Purdue Northwest history when he was the first ever student athlete to be drafted by a major professional sports organization. In 2021, the Arizona Diamondbacks drafted Chad. So it was a packed HTM White Lodging School of Hospitality and Tourism Management as we honored Chad. Many teammates and alums came back, and couldn't be more prouder of Chad Patrick. 2 weeks ago, we had the main event. Wow, what a super atmosphere. Great attendance over at the Cube as they saw the PNW hockey team take down Hope College 2-0. But there was not a parking spot. There was not a space in the arena. It was jam-packed. Alumni, the community, faculty, staff, students. Just a great event. The main event was awesome. It was presented by our corporate champion, Purdue Federal Credit Union. Big thanks to Jackie Huffman and Jeff Love and Derek Weeks for all their amazing support. We also had corporate champions Crew Car Wash, NWI 24/7 ER and Hospital, as well as Big B Coffee. So a great main event. In recent action, the number 12 stunt team, and we'll meet those student athletes and coaches real soon. Under first-year head coach Marshall Smith, they won 3 out of 4 this past weekend, taking down Quincy, Lewis, and Ferris State. And they host St. Mary's this Saturday at FRC at noon. Come on out and check out our stunt program. Our number 16 Division I ranked hockey program was victorious on Tuesday night in the GL6 tournament. In the quarterfinals, beat Grand Valley 3-1. Nobody I like to beat more than those Lakers of Grand Valley. So congrats to Coach Carl Trozine and his team on a big win. Friday night in the semis, they take on Adrian in Grand Rapids. So good luck, guys. Our D2 hockey team, Regular season Northern Conference Hockey League champions. So congrats to Tom Pauly and his squad on a great season. They turn around Friday night as Purdue Northwest hosts the ACHA Regional Playoffs. So the Pride are in action 8 o'clock Friday night. They take on Concordia, Wisconsin. With a win, we would play Saturday night at 8 o'clock at the Cube. Check the field out in this tournament over at the Cube all day Friday, all day Saturday. We got the University of Wisconsin. We've got the University of Nebraska. We've got Michigan State, University of Arkansas, and University of Minnesota all joining Purdue Northwest to battle out the regionals and go to St. Louis for the national tournament. Men's basketball is super competitive this year under first-year head coach Jordan Ashton. Big win last week, knocked off number 17 Northern Michigan at FRC. First place Northern Michigan. The guys are playing some great ball now. They have some huge road games coming up Thursday night at Parkside. Saturday at Roosevelt. 4 games left in the regular season. The Pride are eyeing for a spot in the GLIAC tournament. Really exciting basketball being played here at Purdue Northwest. Track and field just competed at the big meet at Grand Valley. Many school records were broken, including on the women's side. A new 4x4 record. Mary Allen, Carly Slater, Daja Jones, Anastasia Kudin with the record in the women's 4x4 meter relay. And then in the indoor 800 meter, Sarah McGraw set this new school record. So congrats to our student athletes on the women's track and field team on those record-breaking events. On the men's side, Jalen Streetemeyer set the new record for the 5K. Congrats to Jalen Streetemeyer. He's been having an awesome year for our cross-country track and field programs. And then, important note, Eli Bauman currently holds the high jump school record. He is ranked right now top 25 in the NCAA. So we've had a lot of action here in this early part of the spring semester. Our softball team under first-year head coach Claire Shapker starts off play this weekend in the Rosemont Dome. They take on today 2 games. They got a doubleheader against Bemidji State and Upper Iowa. Our tennis team under Sel Hepper is also busy this weekend, taking on Indiana Wesleyan Friday and Walsh Sunday right over at Match Point in Griffith. Baseball gets started this weekend. Yeah, believe it or not, baseball is here. Friday, a doubleheader over at Dowling Park. We take on Upper Iowa. And of course, the baseball team is led by the Dean of Coaches here, Dave Griffin, who is in his 13th season leading the Pride. And then flag football gets going here pretty soon. March 2nd is their first game over at Hallis Hall. They take on Aurora University under first-year head coach Micah Lowe leading the Pride. We're excited about that. And a big thanks to our corporate champions and all their amazing support of PNW Athletics. Domino's, Byway Brewing Company, Berglund Construction, Purdue Fed, again, the main event presenting sponsor. Crew Car Wash, one of our newest corporate champions. Great time to go right down Indy Boulevard and get your car washed. Buffalo Wild Wings, Play It Again Sports, MJ Polish Deli, People's Bank, Laborers Local 41, Kyle Dempsey, State Farm, House of Pizza right down the street here on Indianapolis Boulevard. We appreciate all their support. Monticello, our transportation company, Signature, Courtyard, Residence, and Fairfield, Hampton Inn, Holiday Inn, and Home 2 Suites are our hotel partners. Langle's Pizza, Corellis, South Shore, CVA, Lithographic, Big B Coffee, again, right down on Indianapolis Boulevard in Highland. Go over to Big B Coffee, get your 10% off. Tell them you're a PNW student athlete or employee. Miller Pizza, big shout out to Elsie Goldberg, Reith Riley, Wintrust, NIPSCO, Pepsi, Strack Van Til. Thanks, Jeff Strack, for all your incredible support. Bibby Bop over in Munster on Calumet Avenue, and Spark Marketing, Rush Physical Therapy, Orthopedic Specialist of Northwest Indiana are just a few of our corporate champions. If you'd like to help out the Pride and be a corporate champion, call me, Rick Costello, at 219-989-2539. All right, that concludes our first segment of the show. We'll be right back with student athletes and coaches from our stunt program. Welcome back to PNW Athletics. I'm Rick Costello, Director of Athletics, and joined in studio by Marshall Smith, our head coach of stunt, Leah DeCesar, and Maggie Underwood of our stunt program. Good morning. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
Good morning. Thank you.
All right. I'd say we're getting you guys up early, but I know you practice at 6 a.m. every day, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, early mornings, every day.
So this is nothing. Why so early, Coach?
You know, it's probably the most team-oriented sport you can possibly do, and trying to get 30 girls in one room at the same time with college schedules and work schedules is impossible. So we just go as early as we can and get everybody together all at once.
You guys used to getting up so early?
Yeah, it gets a part of the routine, and I mean, in the summers, I like to wake up early because of that.
All right, super. So Marshall Smith, you're in your first year as coach of our stunt team. You were an assistant last year working with Madison Smith, your wife. You guys did a great job building the foundation, forming the culture. We're ranked number 15 in the nation. You are also an assistant coach at Linfield College, a member of the stunt team for the Portland Trailblazers. You cheered competitively at Oregon State. bachelor's in zoology from Oregon State as well. Tell our listening audience what stunt is, the sport of stunt.
Gosh, stunt is, first of all, it's probably the coolest sport you can possibly do. But stunt it takes a lot of skills from competitive cheer, a lot of skills from gymnastics, and it's structured into a 4-quarter game. So at the beginning of the year, every team will learn 8 routines, 1 being the easiest, 8 being the hardest, and each routine has different sections to it. So that's what each quarter that we play focuses on. So in quarter 1, we're going to focus on partner stunts. Quarter 2, pyramids and basket tosses. Quarter 3, jumps and tumbling. Quarter 4, full routine. Each team will get 2 opportunities per quarter to call which routine they want to do. And then both teams go out on the mat and try and do it as close to the standard, so as close to perfect as we can, and whoever's closer wins the point for that round.
All right. So I would add that these young ladies are very acrobatic, very athletic, and very precise in all those routines.
Military sharpness,
yes,
for sure.
Yes, indeed. So we're joined by Maggie Underwood, student athlete, sophomore elementary education from Portage, Indiana, part of the inaugural stunt team last year. And according to Coach, you're in just about every routine we do. Is that accurate?
Yes, I'm in most of them, yes.
So you are a flyer, which means you're flying way high up in the air.
Yeah. If you see someone flying way up high, that's probably
So how high are you in the air?
I'd have to ask Coach Marshall about that. I think about 15 feet, maybe.
Yeah, that's right about spot on. I think some days you guys have hit 17.
Wow.
But it's up there.
So how does one learn to do that?
I grew up a gymnast and a cheerleader, so it's kind of just in my blood at this point. I came here and they taught me a lot more about how to go higher, but yeah, technique a lot and just focusing on trusting the people under me.
Yes.
That's how I learned.
Lots of trust there. So you're going to be excited about the great start to the season.
Yes, I'm so excited. We actually just got our rankings back, and we are now ranked 12th in Division 2.
How about that?
So,
That's
yeah.
pretty good.
It's the last playoff spot. We got to hold on.
Love it. Leah DeCesar, you join us today, a sophomore early education and special ed major from LaPorte, Indiana. Also part of the inaugural stunt team. According to Coach, you're the hype person on the team.
Yeah, I gotta keep my girls excited and in the game. I love hyping each other up. It reminds me of cheerleading. I get to cheer my teammates on and build each other up.
Okay, so now you're a base on the team. So you're part of the group that is tossing Maggie.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. You think you're getting her 15 to 17 feet in the air?
Yeah,
Yes,
I guess
she
so.
is.
Yeah, I am.
She's got enough room to do a full back tuck, so full back flip, and still have time to probably braid her hair before she comes back.
Oh, yeah.
So you're throwing her up, and then you're also catching, right?
Right.
All right.
Gotta
So
catch high.
that's where that trust comes in.
Yes.
All right. So you got to really take good care of her.
Yes,
then, right?
I try.
All right. So you've got to be really pumped up about the start of the season.
Oh, yeah, it's wonderful, and I can really tell, like, our team dynamic, we're so close, and, you know, we have to be. We're throwing girls in the air. We have to trust each other and show the care for each other.
So, Leah, take us back to how you got started in stunt.
Well, I was a cheerleader at LaPorte High School, and I was looking into Purdue Northwest, and I was like, looking in the cheer team, and eventually along the way, Coach Madison, she emailed me, and I was like, you know what? That sounds great. It sounds amazing.
Excellent. What do you love so much about stunt? You spend a lot of time, a lot of early morning hours. What do you love so much about the sport?
Yeah, I love, staying fit, but it really comes down to my teammates and building each other up and being together sharp and clean. It's really satisfying for me to see the different routines and see them come together. It's wonderful.
Maggie, how'd you get started in stunt?
So like I said earlier, I grew up a gymnast and a cheerleader. So then when I was going into college, I was like, oh, I wonder where that could take me. And one day, Coach Madison reached out to me and introduced me to stunt, and I fell in love with it and was like, this is something that I want to do.
All
So,
right,
yeah.
awesome. Okay, we're going to do a little rapid fire, ladies.
All
Okay. We'll start with you, Maggie. Your favorite ice cream?
Ooh, I'd gotta say butter pecan.
What's your favorite food?
This morning, I said Thai lettuce wraps.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds good.
Movie. What's your favorite movie?
Tangled.
Tangled.
I
All
love
right.
Tangled.
Marshall, you familiar with that?
Yeah.
I talk about it all the time. They
Okay.
have
That
to.
was the movie request on the bus.
Oh,
Many
really?
Times. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so we watch it over and over again?
Yeah, every night. Every single night before I go to sleep. I turn Tangled on, and that's how I fall asleep.
All right. There we go. What's your favorite number?
7.
Okay. And what sport would you play if you weren't a stunt athlete?
I'll exclude gymnastics and cheer out of this because, I don't know. Let me think. Probably volleyball.
All right.
I feel like I'd be a
could
pretty
see
good
digging.
libero.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Getting low.
All right, Leah. What
Yes.
is your favorite ice cream?
Cheesecake.
Oh, there you go. I like that. Favorite food?
Ooh, Chinese, sushi. I love that.
Okay. Movie?
Avatar. I love it.
Okay. Have you seen the latest one?
Yes. Amazing.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
I love the 3D, everything. They're jumping at me like.
Cool. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you travel to?
Ooh, I went to Italy last year. I loved it, and I'd love to go back. Paris, though.
Okay. I think I forgot the travel question with you. Where would you go if you could go anywhere?
I'd go with wherever Leah goes.
All right. There we
She'd
go.
be my travel buddy.
I like that. What's your favorite number?
24.
All right. And what sport would you play if you weren't a stunt athlete?
Well, I used to play track, and I loved high jump. So
Okay. All
that's
right.
what I do.
So we're going to do a little rapid fire competition between the two of you to
Ooh,
see
okay.
how you think Marshall would answer
Oh,
these
boy.
questions, okay?
This will be
All right. So this is competitive here, okay? We want to crown a winner, okay?
Okay.
So Maggie, what do you think his favorite ice cream is?
I'd say cookie dough.
All right.
Ooh.
Leah?
Blue Moon.
All right. And the answer is?
I think I'd gotta go with cookie dough.
Cookie
probably.
dough. All right. You got the win there. So you're up 1-0. His favorite food, Maggie?
Ooh,
Wait.
Oh, we did this morning.
I don't remember.
Okay. Come on.
I gotta remember.
It's probably those wraps that
Steak?
you were eating. Steak? What do we got there, Leah?
Ooh. Oh my. It wasn't chicken.
No, I ate a lot of chicken. It wasn't chicken though.
I don't know. Is it like noodles or something?
Not
or-
quite. No,
I don't know.
Your answer is?
it's gotta be pizza.
Oh wait,
All
yeah, you
right.
said the
I don't remember
deep,
that.
not
Or curry.
deep dish, but like yeah.
Thai curry.
All right. Maggie, his favorite movie? He's probably a Tangled guy, right?
Probably. Maybe Finding Nemo. No.
Good guess.
Along the lines of Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
I'd
Okay.
say.
Leah?
I feel like maybe Cars or something like that.
Another good guess.
The answer is, Marshall?
You know, I love Jurassic Park
He did say
Ah.
that.
and Planet of the
He did,
Apes.
yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Planet of the
okay.
Apes. Wow. Okay. So we're
Nemo
still
was
got a
close.
1-0 game here. All right. Where would Marshall travel to if he could go to anywhere in the world?
Ooh. Probably like the Amazon rainforest.
That's a really
Very
good
good
guess.
Oh, Egypt.
Oh.
Good guess.
These
Two
are
good
good. We're doing
guesses.
good.
I haven't been to either of those.
The answer is?
If I had to choose between the two,
No. You got to just tell us what your
my
answer
answer
yes.
I'd say Antarctica.
Okay.
It's the only
All right.
continent I haven't been to yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna check it
Wow.
off.
All right. What sport would Marshall play? What sport do you think he would play?
Wrestling.
Well, you said wrestling. I'm gonna say football.
Wrestling.
Oh, 2-0, the winner.
I didn't know that.
Right there.
job.
Good job,
Thank
Maggie.
you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
You have the crown of knowing Marshall the best.
Hey.
All right. Coach, what do these fine young ladies mean to your program?
Gosh, I mean, being foundation pieces to build off of and still being in so many routines as we're bringing in more and more talent, like that just speaks to your guys' character and your guys' drive. And I don't think this program would be the same without you because you guys contribute in completely different ways. You know, flyer, base, you can't operate without either. And you guys fill like very critical roles on the team. So it's gonna really suck when we have to recruit somebody to replace you, because I don't think we'll be able to.
That means a lot. Thank you.
All right. Maggie, best thing about Purdue Northwest. You've been here a year and a half. What stands out?
I gotta say stunts.
All
That
right.
is my favorite thing about Purdue Northwest.
All
I
right.
do love it. The environment that it's created for me, and it's become a place where I just feel so comfortable, and I feel like that kind of fuels into my education. I feel like I've really secured my spot here.
That's a beautiful answer. I love that. Love hearing that, Leah. What's the best thing that stands out?
I love the diversity. There's people from everywhere, and coming from a diverse family, I love seeing it, and I love, everyone coming together.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Coach, we got a really tough schedule. I mean, you put the toughest schedule together, went down to Kentucky to start the year off, and then had the GLVC Invitational. 3 huge wins last weekend against Quincy. I love beating Lewis and Ferris. So talk to me about this schedule.
Gosh, so I was really only in control of our non-conference games, and even then I wasn't too in control. I kind of chose tournaments to go to that had some teams we might want to play, and then they were in charge of making the schedule. So when I said I wanted to go to Kentucky to play Tiffin, they were like, great, here's 3 of the top 10 teams in the country. So we ended up with Tiffin, St. Mary's, and Ashland. Ashland has since moved up to number 4. Tiffin has moved up to 10. And at the GLVC Invitational that the GLVC schedules, we played Trevecca, who has just moved up to number 3. Which we made that a very close game. So I'm really proud of how we played against them.
You guys gotta love the really high quality competition.
I do. I love to watch the competition and really learn from it and admire their technique and admire the different ways that they apply what our coaches tell us, and I feel like it makes us stronger and better as a whole.
So can you actually watch? Because you guys are competing at the same exact time. So Leah, can you watch what's going on the other side, or not really?
Honestly, it's kind of hard. I mean, you can pick out little things, but I try and watch our girls and cheer them on and see what, if we get the point or if they get the point.
Right. Okay, so Marshall, continuing on the schedule, St. Mary's at noon on Saturday at Fitness and Rec Center.
Yep. Yeah, I'm excited. I think we can pack the house with that one. That should be a really good game. Our very first senior ever will have a senior day.
Okay.
So we'll have a little celebration for her about
Great.
5 minutes before the game. So if you want to see the first senior ever, show up. It's going to be great.
Yes.
So you said pack the house, and I think that's something that we really need to mention here. The crowd at Westville was phenomenal.
Yes.
And last year the home stunt games were your families, grandparents, aunts, uncles, friends come out and support.
Yeah,
sure.
It's incredible to watch.
It's been really cool. It's been really cool. I mean, the support that stunt had immediately at the school was so noticeable. I mean, and you'll ask staff from across the street, and they're like, "Oh, stunt, I know that. I've been to a game," or "Oh, I haven't been to a game yet, but when do you guys play this year? I want to go." So it's cool that we're starting to reach into people who don't know what stunt is and aren't associated. So it's not just families.
Yeah. Parents, brothers, sisters. It was phenomenal. So we take on the Boilermakers of West Lafayette here at the end of March. Does that mean anything to you, Leah, taking on the Boilermakers?
Oh, my. I mean, I really want to hit it in, and I want us to compete as hard as we can,
Bragging rights within the Purdue system.
Yeah,
Maggie?
I want us to put that hammer down.
Yeah, hammer
Hammer
down.
down on
There you
them.
go. That's a good line. Look at that. I like that.
That was a good one.
Yes.
All right. So at the NCAA convention, which I attended in January, stunt was voted championship status, Coach. So that means next year we could be going for an NCAA title.
Oh, awesome. So cool. And, if this year's not the year to do it, next year will be. Only losing one senior, kind of talent that we're bringing into, it's going to be a good year next year.
All right. So goals for this year. Ladies, what are your goals for the stunt program?
Ooh. What is my goal? Just hitting my routines really sharp and keeping it all together, just try and not make as many steps within the stunts because that's a deduction. And yeah, just sticking each routine as hard as I can.
That's great. Maggie?
I'd say my goal for the end of the year is to at least get halfway through Partner Stunt 7, start gaining some new skills that I've never done before, and really pushing myself to be the best that I could be by the end of the year.
Love it. Coach, what does success look like for this program?
Success for me is just continuing to improve every day and improve year over year. An easy way to look at improvement is how far you progress through routines, and we've already shot past where we were last year. So that's kind of the small goal. The big goal is to hang in that top 12 and make an appearance at the national playoff. I think that would be really, really cool, and we're in that last spot right now, so we just got to hang on.
All right, I love it. I can't wait to see you guys compete on Saturday. Thanks for joining me here today on PNW Athletics Today. That wraps up our first segment. We'll be right back with our flag football student athletes and coaches.
For over 140 years, the Central Midwest Carpenters have built our communities in Northwest Indiana. Are you ready to join the effort? We have long-term work, competitive pay, and the best benefits in the industry. We pride ourselves on innovative training and commitment to worksite safety. Earn as you learn as an apprentice. A solid career built on a solid legacy. For more info, go to carpenters.com.
Are you searching for a college where you belong? Calumet College of St. Joseph wants to know you and give you the support you need to succeed. Are you worried about how you'll pay for your degree? 95% of our students receive financial aid, including scholarships and grants. Need some extra help with your classes? You'll benefit from our small class sizes, free tutoring, internship planning, faculty mentors, and so much more. Come experience our accepting, supportive college family for yourself. Schedule your campus visit and apply at ccsj.edu.
If you're thinking of finishing your basement, installing outdoor security cameras, or your business has plans to break ground on a new project in 2024, Powering Indiana, Lake County is your source for the region's best electricians. With IBEW, Local 697 electricians, you're choosing the highest level of safety and reliability. Visit poweringindiana.org today and ensure your project is in the hands of skilled professionals.
All right, good morning. Welcome back to PNW Athletics Today. I'm Rick Costello, Director of Athletics, and the host for the show. I am joined in studio by Michael O, head coach, flag football, Morgan Ellis, student athlete for our flag program, and Marilyn Myrick also. How are you guys today?
Doing good.
Great. Thanks for having us.
All right, thanks for being on the show. Getting you guys up bright and early here for the little YouTube action. All right, Coach. Well, you are getting ready to go into your first year as flag football. It's right around the corner. March 2nd is the first game over at Hallis Hall. You come to us from HTA, the Hands Team Academy, where you were the executive director. Trained students in the sport of flag football. You played football, traditional football, at North Park in Chicago. You were an educator at North Niles High School. Tell us about the growth of flag football across the country.
Oh man, it's growing at a rapid pace. The Olympics is going to have it for the first year in 2028. There's going to be 6 teams. There's countless college programs that have just added a flag football team. The club scene, it's huge. I think the last 2 years they've had a world record of a tournament. I think they had 1,300 teams and 1,400 teams this year. So it's just growing, and I'm just really excited to see where it's at in 10 years.
So at the D2 level, Lewis in our area has a program. Illinois Springfield, Saginaw Valley, Davenport, Parkside are starting programs. So really cool, the growth at the Division II level. And then, ladies, you watch NFL football. Morgan, you see all those flag football commercials. That's got to be really cool.
Yes, it's really cool to see how fast it's growing and how many opportunities we are getting to showcase our skills. So it's really nice to see.
And Maryland, it must be great to watch it on ESPN. Flag's getting so much coverage with games on ESPN.
Yeah, it's so crazy. I never would have thought that flag would have been growing as fast as it is, but it's literally insane.
Coach, how many do you have on this year's first team on the roster?
So we have 18 girls, 18 very special young ladies. We got a great little family going on.
And the goal, how much can this roster grow over time?
I could definitely get up to about 28 to 30 girls. I think there are some programs that have a little bit more, but I do think that, we want girls to all have like a role in the team. And so I think that if you get too big, that's not the best, but I think that about 28 to 30 girls is a good number.
And you got to be excited. The season starts here soon at Hallis Hall.
Yes, sir. So that's the Chicago Bears practice facility in Lake Forest, Illinois. First game against Aurora University, 8:30 in the morning, bright and early. It's super exciting, and we're just thankful for the opportunity to be invited.
All right. Marilyn Myrick, you join us. You're a sophomore, kinesiology major from Bolingbrook, Illinois. Team captain, QB1, transfer from Benedictine University, where you played in the first ever collegiate game in the state of Illinois of flag football. That's great. The scouting report from Coach. Coach had this to say: competitive, great teammate. You throw with velocity. Can play receiver or safety. What do you say when you hear the scouting report on you?
I say it's pretty accurate. I've picked him off
Okay.
I can't really count, but I picked him off a few times. I say I'm pretty good at safety. Yeah, I think he's only picked me off like once.
Okay.
All right, I like that. So you got to be excited to get going here.
Yes, I'm so excited.
All right, Morgan Ellis, sophomore, nursing major from Chicago. You're in the Student Athlete Advisory Committee. We appreciate your service. A linebacker. The scouting report from Coach was this: smart, physical linebacker, great at reading the offense. She can play screener, and she's got great hands coming out of the backfield. What do you say about that?
That sounds about right. I played for him, so he's helped me with a lot of my skills. So, yeah.
All right. I know that you're a red shirt this year, but you got to be excited to gain great experience, watch the game, and be ready to rock next year.
Yes, I am able to help my teammates see other teams play, and just mental reps.
So he said in the scouting report, great at reading the other team's offense. What's your keys? What do you look for? How do you do that?
Well, for me, I look inside then out. I look at the center first, and then I just make sure that everybody is lined up correctly, and just basically just see how the offense is set up. You can kind of tell if somebody's coming in, coming out. So basically just knowing your IQ, and then if you play a little bit of offense as well, that can help you translate over to like being a middle linebacker, being able to read. So that's just all goes going hand together.
Got it. Love it. All right, let's take us back in your journey, ladies. Marilyn, how did you get started in flag?
Okay, so my first ever like organized flag football was my sophomore year of high school when it was like Hoco season, the Powder Puff game was going on. So we blew out the seniors by like 30. So it like rose the question of like, wait, why don't we have a flag football team? So it was like end of April going into May when they started like doing meetings for the flag football team, and like they would have like open field things. So the end of my junior year going into my senior year, during that summertime we did like camps and stuff trying to get ready for the season, and my first ever season started my senior year of high school.
All right. You spent a lot of time around flag. What do you love so much about it?
I think what I love the most about it is how new the game is. Because it's so new, there's like endless opportunities for like girls that are younger than me. So coming into the sport now, I feel like I'm seeing like how big it can actually get. So girls that are like maybe in middle school now, like the opportunities when they get to my age is like endless.
It's so great. We had stunt on earlier, now flag football, the opportunities that Purdue Northwest is providing female student athletes. That's 50 new opportunities in the last 2 years, so we're really thrilled about it. Morgan, how did you get started in the sport of flag?
Well, I first got my interest in middle school playing with boys at recess, and then from there I continued to have interest in flag football and wondering like, why don't girls play football? So when it came down to picking my high school, I was like, okay, I want to see if any high schools got flag football. So I went to Simeon. They had it. They had their flyers out, and then we had launched our first season. And we got our first 2022 CPL championship.
Wow,
so we
congrats.
did really good. And as time went on, we just kept getting better and better and better, and it kept growing more. Was able to get a JV team. That's how good it was growing. So, and then after that, we was playing against more teams around the CPS. So, yeah, it was really good.
All right. What do you love about flag? You spent a lot of time around it.
Yeah, I just like how intense, dominant the sport is. Just the feeling of it is just really, really good, and how competitive it is. You know, like you scrimmage your own team, and like you're building to get ready for your season, and then when your season starts and you play your first game, you can see how much you've grown from like scrimmaging against your team in the beginning, and just how good you just improved over time. So that's just always a good feeling.
That's great. I love hearing that. All right, we're going to do a little rapid fire, my favorite section here. Okay, Marilyn, you're up first.
Okay.
What's your favorite ice cream?
Strawberry cheesecake.
Favorite food?
Probably tacos.
All right. Favorite movie?
Nope, by Jordan Peele.
Okay. Where would you travel to if you could travel anywhere in the world?
Probably the Philippines.
Oh, very nice. What number do you wear?
Number 1.
Okay, QB1. Where's number 1? I like that. What sport would you play if you weren't playing flag?
Basketball.
Okay. Morgan, favorite ice cream?
Butter pecan.
Favorite food?
Now sushi.
Okay. Wow. Is that new? You said
Yes,
now.
it's new. Like I just been eating sushi a lot lately, and like I don't be knowing what the names are. I just be picking anything, but
Okay.
I think based off how it looks on a picture, I know what I like now. So.
All right. Love
Yeah.
it. Love it. Favorite movie?
After.
Okay. Where would you travel to?
I don't know. The first things that pop up in my mind is Seattle or Canada.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What number do you wear? What's your
33.
Okay. What sport would you play if you weren't flag football?
Rugby.
Ooh, you
yeah.
like the physical
Yeah,
sports. All right.
I do. I'm gonna find a way to be physical, either on flag football or anything.
That's
else.
why she's the linebacker, right, Coach?
Yes, sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right. So we're going to do a little competition. I'm very competitive. So we're going to do a little competition here on rapid fire to see who knows Coach the best, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, Marilyn, what do you think his favorite ice cream is?
Probably like mint chocolate chip. Or
And
something.
chocolate chip. All right. You got sherbet?
Yeah.
And the answer is?
Strawberry.
All right.
Oh, you were closer. You were closer.
All right. His favorite food.
That's gonna be hard.
It's a
He eats a
competition
lot.
between the two of you here. So.
Okay, so hot dogs.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna say Mediterranean food. Your mom's a chef.
Ooh, that's good. Okay, seafood.
Duck.
Oh,
I like duck.
All right. This is
Orange glazed duck.
All right, this is 0-0. Neither one of you
Yeah,
got it. All right,
like, I don't know.
all right. What do you think Marilyn's favorite movie is?
I mean, Coach.
That's gonna be hard. Y'all are not gonna know that.
Is old
What's old to you?
like
It was made in the 2000s.
Forrest Gump?
Run, Forrest, run.
What you got?
The Woods.
Close, or not close, but good one.
You know that?
No, I know the.
Okay.
It's called The Wood, but Limitless.
All right.
Oh,
okay.
Limitless.
All right. You guys got to study up on Coach.
Seriously.
All right. Travel. Where would he travel to, Marilyn?
Is it Sweden?
Spain. Have you been to
Ooh.
Spain already? I think.
So Sweden is my favorite place to go.
Oh, okay.
All right. So is that the answer?
It's Sweden.
Sweden.
All right. We got
Sweden.
one. One zip. Wait. We got a couple more questions here. Okay. Number. What number do you think he wore when he played?
20.
23.
Yeah, 22.
21.
Hey!
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Morgan, you can tie it up here with this one. Okay, so the first, what sport do you think he would play if he wasn't playing football?
Basketball.
Soccer.
And the answer is, you get the job. There you go.
Yeah, I've also
All
beat
right.
him in like every game we played.
Ooh,
So-
I beat you in pig.
All right. Here we go. Coach, what do these fine young ladies mean to your program?
Oh, they mean so much. I mean, like I said, Morgan is like the mother of the team. She always brings the great energy. Same with Marilyn. Marilyn just brings like a consistency to the team. As a quarterback, she does a great job of just being a leader. I mean, you see their smiles. They bring that every single day, and it's contagious. And so I'm very thankful to have them on our team.
Wonderful. Morgan, why'd you select Purdue Northwest?
Well, I already played for Coach, so Coach gave me this opportunity, and also because you guys have it allowed me to continue to play in flag football, of course, and you also have like a Purdue degree, and you guys have a good nursing program as well here, so that's why I chose.
Wonderful. Why Purdue Northwest?
Honestly, it was the main thing was my coach. I feel like he's very like determined in making us better. He's very passionate about the sport. He knows what he's doing. He's always ready to go, like ready to go all the time.
Love it. Love it. What stands out about Purdue Northwest in your short time here?
I think the community is really, really big here. Like, especially, there's always something going on. Everybody knows everybody, especially the athletes. Everybody's really tight-knit. Everybody's cool with each other. Everybody goes to support everybody else at the game. So I feel like that's a really good
Wonderful.
thing, yeah.
Morgan, what stands out?
The biggest point for me was like athletes already have like a big overload with like school, practice, lifts, and you guys have a lot of resources for athletes that can at least take a little bit of that pressure off, because if not, like, we're going to sink, and like we already be feeling so overwhelmed and compact, like just no breathe room. So as long as you apply yourself, you guys help us out a lot with the resources.
That's great to hear. Coach Natalie Jarrett, academic resources. We got a outstanding strength and conditioning coach in Devin Vervoort and athletic training. So I call it the team around the team. And
Yeah.
thanks for saying that. I appreciate it. Coach, I was at the NCAA convention in January. Flag football got emerging sport status.
Yes.
That had to make you extremely happy.
Yeah, no, we're definitely looking forward to it. But the fact that they made it, emerging this semester, it was great. And so when you sent me that text, it was like a little win for me, So.
What goals do you have for the program this year?
I want us to win 75% of our games. I think that first thing is I want to win the Bears college tournament March 7th. I think we have a really great opportunity to do so. And I just want to make sure the girls have a great experience. I know some girls came from different programs. And I just want to make sure that the girls, leave this first year, motivated for the next couple years, for the next 3 years. And I think that we're on the path to doing that.
All right. So, Marilyn, we're practicing over at the Sportsplex. How have those practices been going?
They've been pretty good. The Sportsplex is a little smaller than our actual field, so we've been a little compact. But I feel like overall our practices have been pretty good and very, we've been getting stuff done.
All right, cool. Coach, what does success look like this year for the program?
So I think we have 15 games scheduled. If no one else cancels, I think that winning 12 of the 15 is successful. I think that we definitely could do that. Anything more than that, I think is above that. But also, again, make sure the girls have a great experience. I want the girls to be able to go back to their hometown or whatever and say, like, look, this college flag football is legit. It's super fun, and you actually have an opportunity to do this. And it's going to be even bigger in the future. So, and then just girls, coming back next year. That's going to be huge.
So I get questions all the time. Flag football, is it 7-on-7? How's it work? Just kind of give a brief explanation of how the game goes.
Okay, so the game is similar to 7-on-7 football. The only thing is you have flags, and now for flag football there is a screener, so a person that prevents the quarterback from getting their flag pulled by the rusher. In normal 7-on-7, there is no rusher on the defense, so the rusher is right like a 1 yard away from the center, and they're going to go pull the quarterback's flag. It's 80 by 40 yards, so it's a smaller field dimensions than an actual football field, but it's a lot faster. You don't have the offensive linemen, so I would just say the best way I can sum it up is it's the exciting part of football.
All right.
The passing and the running with the ball.
How much time do you have to get the ball out? So once it's snapped to you?
3.
3 seconds?
Yeah, I try
Max.
to go for 3, yeah.
Okay, so you're throwing or running you're making that determination.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, all right. And then from a defensive standpoint, on the other side, okay, they snap the ball. Are you playing man? Are you playing zone or a combination? How's that work?
It really just depends on how they're set up. Usually we will start off in probably cover 2 to get the fill out, and then if it's working or not working, we'll say man-on-man coverage. It also depends on how close they are to the end zone. So yeah, just filling it out. We try multiple of things to see what works best for against a certain team. Even if they're fast, that also plays a part.
So you got a center that snaps the ball to the quarterback, and then the rest of receivers going out?
The rest are receivers, or you could have a screener, and then you have your quarterback. So there's 7 people in the field. And, yeah, you more so have 5 receivers out there.
And what percentage of the plays are actually running plays where the ball's not thrown?
Playing at Dowling's probably going to be 70%.
A little windy out there.
Yeah, a little
huh,
windy
Coach?
out there. We're going to be running that rock. So.
All right, okay. So did you guys grow up Bears fans?
Yeah, I kind of had no choice.
Okay.
Even though they were yeah.
Well, they had a great year this year with
Yeah, they
Caleb
did.
Williams.
They did great this year.
Yeah.
I went to the game where they went against the Packers. Who was that caught that?
The
that
receiver?
corner? Yes. Who was that?
It's not Mooney. Mooney's gone. I don't know. I'm not a Bears fan.
Of course.
Not a Bears fan. All right. Are you a Bears fan?
From Ohio. Yes, I am a Bears fan. Well, it actually has grown over time because at first they weren't doing so good, but now the past couple of years they have been getting better. And I went to the first playoff game, I think, and it was really, really hype. The energy, I just love coming back from downtown, and they'd be like, "Let's go Bears!" And then
Yes,
everything.
that was fun.
It's just the trolling, everything. I love it. So yeah, they did good, but he's from Ohio, so
Yeah.
May I add
we don't
this,
talk
though? The
about
reason
that.
why I think she likes the Bears because she was recognized by the Bears at Soldier Field in front of 65,000 people.
Oh,
So since
congrats.
then, she's been so Bears.
All
well,
right.
because they do support flag football very
Yes,
well.
they do.
But he's from the old, so I don't know.
Quick little
So
Google
you
search.
won't have to go far for a game. The Hammond Bears right around the corner.
Yeah.
How about
The
that?
Gary Bears.
Let's go. Hammond, you're in Hammond. Michael.
A quick little
All right.
Google search for you, DJ Moore caught the
Yes,
game-winning
yeah.
touchdown pass from quarterback Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears, 31-27 from Green Bay.
Yep, that was the
that was
craziest.
crazy.
That was the craziest thing. I ever saw.
I don't know, but no, the Bears stress me out because they always want to do better the last 4 minutes of the
QB,
game.
the QB. This QB won't stress you out, right?
No, but he likes to do it on purpose, and I don't know what's his problem. But yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate you guys being on the show. I wish you the best of luck this year. I can't wait to see the game over at Hallis Hall. I'm just pumped. I'm really looking forward to that.
Thank
so
you.
That'll be a lot of fun. All right. So that concludes this segment of the show. Let's thank some corporate champions, Domino's, Byway Brewing Company, Berglund Construction, Purdue Federal Credit Union, the main event sponsor. Did you guys make it over to the main event, the hockey game? Did you guys make it that night?
No, we actually had to study before.
All right, good answer. You studying. I love that. Buffalo Wild Wings, Played Against Sports, MJ Polish Deli, People's Bank, Laborers Local 41. A big shout out to Scott Sparks and all his support. Crazy Kaplan, Kyle Dempsey State Farm, House of Pizza, Danny Zunica. You've been over there, Coach, and had some of their pizza.
Yeah.
Good
Pizza
stuff.
and pasta.
Yes, there you go. Montasol, Signature Transportation, our hotel partners, Courtyard, Residence Inn, Fairfield Inn, Hampton Inn, Holiday Inn, and Home 2 Suites. Lango's Pizza, Corellis, South Shore CVA, Lithographics, Hammond Machine Works, Big B Coffee. Okay, guys, right down the street from campus on Indianapolis Boulevard, go down to Big B Coffee. 10% off if you wear your PNW gear.
Okay.
All right?
Thank
So
you.
go on down. Miller Pizza. Have you had Miller Pizza is phenomenal. Yes, it is good stuff. Reith Riley, Wintrust, Nipsco, Pepsi, Strack Van Til. Thanks, Jeff Strack, for all your incredible support. All right, now you're going to like this one. Bibby Bop over on.
Bibby
All right, okay, right
I
over on Calumet Avenue.
One of my teammates just got it yesterday,
All
and
right.
it smelled really, really good. So I'm gonna try that out.
Yes.
They had it at the Sports Fest.
Yes. Purple rice. You got to get the purple rice.
Yes.
I remember the cups and stuff. I kept going back for that.
All right, here we go. Spark Marketing, big shout out to Kristen Jerzak, Rush Physical Therapy, orthopedic specialist of Northwest Indiana. Just a few of our champions. We appreciate all their amazing support. If you would like to be a champion, call me, Rick Costello, at 219-989-2540. All right, that wraps up this segment, this show of PNW Athletics Today. Don't forget, hockey in action Friday night at the Cube, Stun in action Saturday at FRC, all kinds of great stuff going on. Tennis this weekend. We'll see you at the games. Go Pride.
Yup.